Hello guys and welcome to another Ron Gamer video. So the devs just finished their weekly live stream and we now have confirmation of the skills and all the videos that have been going around regarding Sobek and his skills. So it's all now been confirmed, and here is Sobek, the alligator man, the croc man, the Egyptian Titan that looks kind of funny, but here he is. Interesting artwork, and they did reveal a lot about the sort of how the how the game is probably going to change in the weeks to come. So lots to discuss in this video. So hopefully you will stick on while I try and cover this in as much depth as I can, but as quickly as I can as well. So here's the skills. If you're not sure, you do all the skills are guaranteed. And I'll be playing a little clipping from the live stream at the end of this video, kind of recapping what's coming this week and the next as well, straight from the horse's mouth, straight from Matt Haig's and Dom's mouth. So here is the skills. You get Horde Armor and Horde Health, all X skills. You pick up resists for fire, physical, lightning, as well as poison for your horde troops. Now do keep in mind here that the resists are 60%. So if you are trying to max out the resists across these four elements at least, you will need at least two other relics. Let's say you pick up a 24%. Now you could put a elemental grasp, and you could put in a relic, which is in this event actually, to give you that resist across the board. So pretty hardy relics. This does make these horde almost like your Valoran or Volstan for the respective troops. So quite interesting move there as well. Now tying in with this is the fact that we have a troop update. This is a permanent fix, or which is that you will be getting a 40% further increase in troop health. Now there was already a 40% increase in the last update that we had, so this will increase the survivability, and the devs did say that this really balances out. So hopefully we'll see fewer losses in battle. So a good move overall. Interesting relics in this event. You can pick up relics called Sobek's Headdress, Scepter, Cursed Vial, which is actually a very interesting relic because it gives you resist to all elements for your horde. You get Orb of Rancor, which is quite good because this completes the orb collection, as to say, in terms of the elements that we were missing one for the void elements, so quite nice. And kind of an obscure one, Yelut's Scarf, but it's actually alright because we do have Yelut in this event, which is interesting. So let's have a look at the boost items. You got 1.4, which you will get for using Gul'dan. Now if you have the new one, probably worth using him. Unfortunately for me, I don't have a high level new Gul'dan, so it's level 11 I think at the moment, so I'll be using my old Gul'dan. I'll get into as high as I can, and I'll fuse him right into the new Gul'dan at the end. But if you don't have the new Gul'dan, you could still use one. You can still use a 1.3 boost from Ra, Anubis, or Sobek when you get him. But Sobek is available at 20,000 souls, so you're probably best off using Ra or Anubis. If not, you will probably be unfortunately be reduced to using 4-star paladins or 3-star paladins for 1.2 and 1.1 boost. The notable rewards, really, starting at 4,000, you have Eridus at which is a pretty decent 3-star ice ranger if you don't have one decent relic. Now we've seen Shadowbow seems to drop from the regular drop, so nothing great there. A new Titan, 3-star Titan, Madria, appears here at 6,000, which is a new Titan to the game itself. I think this is a Paladin, a 3-star Paladin for the Void element, so might just have the standard resist, but it's good to see introduction of a 3-star Titans in the game. At 6,000 souls, not too shabby, and some good portal stones there as well. Then we also have the Ragged Pauldron at 7,000 souls, which is good, which is a 4-star relic. I unfortunately don't have the stats for that one at the moment, but we do have 3-star version already. It's probably something to do with horde armor and damage. I might be wrong with that, but and also you can note that you can pick up a Nexus, and I love my Nexus. I have a 4-star. It's the probably one of two 4-star ice Infiltrators, Aurea being obviously the best one, but the Nexus can be good if you have a good role. Now I do wonder, and this was not covered in the live stream, whether this Nexus will see a X skill in her final slot. Other noticeable things apart from the gems that you get 11,000 souls. Now keep, if you've not noticed this already, this is a 23,000 souls event, so it's no joke. It's going to take a while, even with a 1.4 boost, to get this done. It'll be expensive, and many of us might be completely spent from the interesting events we've had recently, the cold and now the mini event, especially if you've done that one. So here's Banner of the Void. This relic is actually very nice. You get Titan Void damage, Horde damage, and Horde critical. So all this is again mimicking what you have for all the other banners in the game. For example, the Banner of Poison, as it's called, I think. That one gives a similar one, but for Panthers. So they're kind of falling in line with this. So quite nice, quite nice. Especially some of these might become useful when we start seeing um, some Ranger come in for the Void. So I'd love to see that as well. But this can be still used by Anubis at the moment as well. So yeah, quite good relic. You have the other noticeable thing. You have a Loot Scarf at 14,000 souls. I believe this gives you Grenadier's damage and Goliath's armor. Might be wrong on that, but or Goliath's critical. So it's a decent relic. Not not a must-have, but it's all right. But your loot itself can be a good 4-star fire ranger if you don't have one. She I think so she yeah, so she features you get Goliath's 3 Goliath skills, 2 being tier 2 and 1 being X, and then you get 2 guaranteed Grenadier's damage X and Grenadier's AP X. So it could be a decent one, and I've do seen quite a few decent defenses out there with that. Now here's the real good one. This is at least, I think it's at 15.5 or 60,000 souls. It's Orb of Rancor. Army, and now notice the fact that it's Titan and Army void damage. It's Army as well. So now skeletons, the raised dead skeletons also do void damage. So this is quite a good relic, even for a Calvarax if you have this. So this can help fill in some gaps that Calvarax is unable to do. So very good one as well. Again, Titans like Anubis and obviously Sobek can use this one to effect. So I really do like this orb. Always an orb fan. Here's the star of the event. I think this is the final relic. I think it's the final relic. Curse Vial. I think no, it's not the final relic. You pick up void damage, but most importantly, hold resist to all elements. And this should be 16%, but that's quite nice. So remember, Sobek gives you 60% damage, 60% resist, sorry, against 4 different elements guaranteed. So with this, you can get them to 76%, and you can fill in the remaining 14%, probably with with a elemental grasp relic. Yep. So with 3 relics, you should be able to max out resistances on 4 different elements, which will make Sobek a pretty good defender. In fact, I think I can foresee Sobek being one of the top 5 defenders in the game. Uh, because the fact that the Horde troops move so fast, although you don't have any summoning happening here, they can really charge up on anything. So you really need a very strong meat shield or some really crazy kiting skills coupled with that to make some use. Now 21,000 souls, you pick up Sobek's Scepter, which is good, but this is more of a Titan relic. You get Titan Void damage and Titan resist against Void and Horde resist against ice. So this might be good, I guess, if you're trying to somehow build up a Titan version of Sobek or maybe even Anubis. So you might want to consider that. Personally, not a big fan. This might be good against if you're trying to get your horde resist, against ice perhaps, and you're trying to go up against an Atlas, the new one. Here's the headrest. This is kind of a letdown to me, really, because the only useful part of this relic is the horde armor. Now you already have some crazy amount of armor boost you have for Sobek already. That's 176%, I think. So just like your militia. So adding more from just one relic, because you're not really going to use it for Imperial's armor. Because Sobek, although you do have Imperial boost on there, come on, you're not going to be using that with him. So I think this is kind of a waste relic really to get. So if you don't actually finish the event and get this relic, not a big, not a big loss. Now there is a very interesting relic in the event positions. You pick up something called a Void Rune, which is a which again completes the rune collection. This is one for the void elements, and do notice that's available 51 to 100. And so also notice that this time Sobek is not available in the top 100, so it's only top 50, but at least we don't have the mess we had with the Chronos there, with it only being available to the top 10. So, well, at least, well, good to see that being happening there. Now here's what you get from there. Again, note it's Titan and Army void damage, so fantastic. So again, they should be usable by Calvarax if you have that, which I'm personally very happy about. And you gain Terror Spell. So this, because it gains dense Terror Spells, and we know how much Anubis boosts Terror Spells, very good relic. But I personally, if I get this one, I think I'll be getting it on my Calrax. Well, also partially with the fact that I don't have Anubis, which I do regret a bit because, well, I was busy then. So anyway, so here's what you get in the top prizes. Top 1 obviously level 40, 30 top 2, 20 top 3, 4, 5 is 15. Alright, so with this, I'll leave you now with a bit of a condensation of what is coming up next week. Um, and that's it for this video. Hope you catch that one, and I'll catch you on another video.
Please message me on Facebook and get your things. Right, so quick recap. I'll do this, I don't even need to look at the screen. Sobek event. The Reptile starts tomorrow, where you can win 3 4-star Titans and 7 4-star relics. Monday is Titans Unleashed. Yeah. Tuesday is a special live stream where we'll be showing off the Assault event, so please tune in for that. Tuesday live stream. We'll be having a temple takeover on the Thursday. Cerberus event starts next Friday, not this Friday, the Friday after that. And daily event, Ultra Plenty, coming up after the bank holiday. Yes. So, remember Sobek. Fixed. Sales. Yeah.
It's fixed.
It's fixed.